Okay, well, here we go, guys. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. That's right. Today is the day where I am going to take a look at Wes Craven's New Nightmare. Oh yeah, baby. So, Wes Craven's New Nightmare. What could possibly happen in this movie? Well, I'm going to tell you guys. So, basically, in this movie, the plot is that the character of Freddy Krueger is now trying to manifest himself into the real world and not be, well, associated with being a fictional character anymore. So, yeah. But of course, since Wes Craven, of course, thought that Freddy was, well, gone for good in the last movie, well, apparently that's not true. Because, see, the only way to keep Freddy alive is, of course, to make another movie. Which makes sense. Kinda. Sorta. But still, because of all that, Freddy's now coming into the real world. Yes, Freddy Krueger, the character we've all come to know, love, and or hate, is now coming into the real world. Yes. Exactly. So, who is in this movie? Well, we of course got Wes Craven. Cool. Heather Langenkamp is in it. Hooray. John Saxon. Hooray. And of course, Robert Englund, who's playing himself and Freddy. Totally cool, right? Exactly. Oh, and yeah, Nico Hughes is in this movie too. Yay. But still, what I find interesting about this movie is that, well, Heather Langenkamp isn't technically playing herself in this movie. I mean, it is the same actress, but of course, since this is a movie, it's fiction, so obviously they'd have someone playing her fictional husband, of course Nico Hughes playing her fictional son, and yada yada yada. Okay? I totally understand as to why they did that, so let's move on. So, basically, Heather has to, of course, play Nancy one more time in order to defeat Freddy. And, of course, she does so in a very unique way. But also, Freddy is also using Nico Hughes' character as, well, bait or something like that. You know what I mean. But still, this movie is great. And it's also sort of kind of retelling of the classic story of good versus evil, Hansel and Gretel, which is nice. And I like that they use it as the basis for this movie. And I thought that was very nice, and I thought it was very, very well handled in a very nice and unique way. I like that. Also, the Freddy makeup in this movie was genius. I loved it. I thought it was great. It was scarier. It just looked fantastic, and I wish you could have done something like that with the remake. But sadly, in the remake, Freddy's burnt face looks more like melted pizza. So there you go. Or actually, melted cheese, really, but you get the idea. But still, I do think that this movie is very, very good. And as a closing to the franchise proper, I think it's really good. I think it's actually even great. And besides, since this is a Wes Craven movie after all, having Wes Craven, of course, be in the movie was another nice touch, and I like that. But of course, this isn't the only time Wes Craven has appeared in one of his movies. Remember that scene in one of the Scream movies, where of course we saw this janitor guy dressed up as Freddy Krueger? Well, that man was Wes Craven. Yeah, who knew? And of course there was that whole Craven thing in part 4, so there's that. And yeah, but still, do I think this movie is even better than part 3? Well, to be perfectly honest, yeah, I do. I actually think that this movie is actually the best movie from the entire franchise. I mean, think about it. It's just oozing with pure, unadulterated awesomeness. It just ropes you in, and it's just so beautiful. And the cinematography was fantastic. The makeup work on Freddy was just really, really well done, and just, ugh. I think that this movie is by far the best movie from the franchise. Say what you want about Part 3, I really enjoy that movie, but this movie is just awesome. And thank you, Wes Craven, for ending this franchise on such a strong and powerful and epic note. I just, love this movie. So, how does Freddy meet his end in this movie? Well, quite simply, he meets his end the way his character was supposed to end. With fire! Yes, Freddy is burned to death once and for all, and, it's just such a grandiose and epic way to just kill off Freddy once and for all, and, it's just amazing. So, with that being said, let's take a look at the pros of this movie. First off, the acting is just superb. Heather Langenkamp, John Saxon, Robert Englund, all three of these people delivered the best performances to date. I mean, seriously. These three actors, they just know their characters so well, and just, I think that these people should have at least earned Oscar nominations for their acting, because really, they pulled it off beautifully. The cons? I can't think of any. I mean, seriously, Freddy's actually more dark this time around, which is good. I mean, it's not cartoony at all. That was great. I do think that Nico Hughes actually wasn't too annoying. I mean, at least he wasn't Jake Lloyd annoying, which was nice. And thankfully he wasn't also Short Round annoying, which is another good thing. But still, another pro I have to mention is, of course, Freddy's makeup. It looks really, really, really good. I mean, seriously, if they had continued with this makeup in Freddy vs. Jason and in the remake, I would have been fine. Of course, Freddy vs. Jason, they had to go with, of course, the original Freddy makeup, which I don't really mind all that much. But at least it could have done a better job in the remake, so, yeah. But still, like I said, I do think that this movie is really, really good. And, as far as the entire franchise goes, this is the best movie from the entire franchise. I really do. Because, hey, Wes Craven directed it, you got some of the original actors back, it is just pure, unadulterated awesomeness. And that's, well, that's pretty much something to say about a Nightmare on Elm Street movie. I mean, hey, pretty cool, huh? Exactly. So, that being said, that is my look at the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. So, after this, I'll be reviewing Freddy vs. Jason. And then, for my 100th episode video, I Am Legend. Yep, I'll be looking at that movie. And then, of course, I'll end this whole thing off with Rocky Horror Picture Show. Oh yeah. Get ready to do the time warp watching that review, or after. So, yeah. I still can't believe it, though. I Am Legend is going to be my 100th video. That is something to say. Seriously, it is. I mean, wow. I can't believe it. My 100th video is going to be me reviewing I Am Legend. A movie starring Will Smith, one of the greatest actors of all time. I still can't believe that I'm going to be looking at that movie, and that video is also going to be my 100th video. How awesome is that? And really, I do have to thank you guys for watching my videos and just everything else, because seriously, without you guys, I probably wouldn't be doing all this stuff. Because really, your comments and everything else like that, you guys are why I do this. Because I do these reviews for you guys. Seriously, I do. I do these videos so you can watch them and comment on them and stuff like that. Because really, without you guys, I would probably wouldn't be having a 100th video. So yeah, again, thank you guys so much for doing this. For watching my videos, commenting on them. And now, I am just a couple videos away from my 100th video. That's a lot to say for someone like me. But hey, again, I do these for you guys, so thank you so much. So, until my 99th video, which of course will be my review of Freddy vs. Jason, which of course I'll be doing, and of course I'll be doing all those next week. Live long and prosper. Peace out. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Until next time.